Talk Sam Darnold at 7:50 and what it means for the Lions. Lessons learned watching these two teams punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. It'll be Seattle and it'll be New England. Jim Costa, John Jansen. Got Greg Hargrave behind the glass today. Thanks for being with us on a Monday. Keep listening this hour for your chance to win Red Wing tickets. 2 football games this weekend. One, a thriller. You've got Rams and Seahawks Part 3, showdown, back and forth, score for score, drama till the end. Good defense and good offense. Just a thrilling football game. And then you had whatever the hell that was in the AFC. Now, look, Jarrett Stidham was not going to set the world on fire. He had a 50-yard bomb early in the game, and that was really all. But as sluggish of a football game as we were watching, it became unwatchable in the fourth quarter. Our question is, love it or loathe it, snow games. 248-539-9797. The fact that fourth quarter, 3-point game, decides who goes to the Super Bowl, and the elements were so ugly that it reduced it to punt, 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 punt. Tipped, missed field goal. There was no running of the football. There was no passing of the football. You could not kick in those conditions. It rendered the game unwatchable. That's the AFC Championship game. So the snow globe looks cool on TV, but when they have to superimpose in the yard markers and no one knows what the hell's going on, that's not a good product. That's not a good watch. The good watch is when you take those ridiculous elements out of it. That's not football. Oh, football was what I watched on Sunday night. I don't know what the fourth quarter was of the AFC title game.
And I'll go back to the first 3 quarters. They weren't lighting the world on fire. These were 2 really good defenses. And you're looking at it going, if the score at halftime was an offensive explosion, or at least there were a whole bunch of drives of 65 yards or 70 yards, and they were, taking shots at the end zone, but they had to settle for field goals. Like, they were settling for field goals. But even when the weather wasn't great.
Yeah, it was getting worse.
But they couldn't hit those field goals. They couldn't find a way to get in the end zone. They couldn't find a way to make yards against 2 really good defenses.
It got progressively more unwatchable as the weather got worse. If you look at the timestamps, and they did this on the broadcast, they show you the first quarter. And it's not going to be pleasant and 75 and sunny, but it was, outdoor football, battle it out. It turned into unwatchable garbage, and it happened slowly, but it was the most dramatic in the fourth quarter. 8 drives in the fourth quarter, right? Both teams got a chance. Just go win it. You're going to the Super Bowl. Just go win it. 8 drives. The longest drive went 17 yards. What the hell is that?
The weather and the defenses exacerbated the fact that these were 2 inexperienced quarterbacks. Now, we'll use that.
Yeah.
That I think still applies to Drake May being inexperienced, especially at this level, at this level of stakes that he's playing at.
You can vote on Twitter, Costa and Jansen. Do you love or loathe the snow games? And of course, we'll take phone calls. We'll read texts. This game was garbage before the snow, Jim. Stop pretending. It was garbage before the snow rolled in. That's kind of been your point, John. Tell me Costa's never played sports without telling me Costa's never played sports. I'll have you know I was a starting offensive lineman for the Livonia Churchill Chargers circa 2010.
Go, Chargers, go.
Yes, Arnold. What else we got? What made the game unwatchable was Romo saying the conditions 1,000 times. And the fact that the guy playing quarterback is a bum. If anything, the snow made it easier to watch. So that's a vote for love. I love bad weather games, but I'm colorblind, so white uniforms over white snow was impossible for me to watch. Okay. I love the extreme weather. Football is meant to be played in the elements. I'd rather watch that than a rigged game.
A rigged game? Are we back to the script?
Yeah, I don't know. It says rather than a rigged game that a safety does a stupid penalty to keep the game close. Oh, is he talking about it's the corner?
Yeah.
Rick Woolen. What'd you make of his taunting?
That's a penalty where it's hard when they allow defenses to celebrate the way that they do. I don't know that it would take a lot for me if I was an official to throw a flag on some of those things. And I am a much more of a traditionalist.
And I love the taunting. Like, I think if you don't like it, then play better. But our guy Ross Tucker, he was on the sideline, and he had sent out a tweet saying it was more than just this incident, that he had been warned, that he'd been doing this the whole time.
So that's the thing that viewers mostly don't know.
Yeah.
And that goes with all penalties, right? If you're a tackle that lines up, you look at the Kansas City tackle, and he's always lining up in the backfield or he's jumping the count. Hey, you generally get a warning from the official, and it goes with taunting as well. Hey, tone it down a little bit. If it happens again, I'm going to throw you a flag. So if you're warned in that regard, and it's nice to have, Tuck's perspective on that, then I have no problem with the penalty if it's something that he was warned multiple times throughout the game.
And it's just hilarious because, of course, the very next play, he gets torched for a touchdown.
Right. Well, that's good play calling, right? Because all of a sudden, hey, you get a guy that is, he's told to tone it down. Now all of a sudden, well, let's go at him.
Well, right, yeah.
Because he can't. Maybe an official is going to be looking more at him in regards to just where's his hands, where's the contact, all of this, all of the things that defensive backs legally can do. But now all eyeballs are on you.
This is what Ross Tucker said. He said the ref let Woolen taunt for a while. Told him that's enough. He keeps taunting and taunting and taunting. Never seen that before. I'm on the Rams sideline. He kept going for a while after the video that people see cuts off. If you don't think it's taunting, you don't understand the rule. The perspective of someone down on the sideline.
Yeah.
248-539-9797. Want to get to the phones? Let's get to Pete in Chesterfield. Pete, good morning. No quarterbacks with bionic necks.
No.
Tex wants to know if I want to outlaw Lambeau Field and Soldier Field as well.
Yeah, it's just anywhere in the north.
No more Arrowhead. Jim's all about building the domes. Guys, I can't stand that games are decided by the weather. You spend billions of dollars on your players, and you risk injury for them to not be able to perform at their best because of weather conditions. Spend the money, get a dome. Team, I want a dome. 248-539-9797. We got one here, John. It's great.
Okay.
Love the snow game, the elements, the fun twists. Why not put 11 linemen out there, every position, run the big guys? Was this sent in by your burner, John?
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Is this how you would have gotten to football?
Yeah.
Do you ever wish they would have thrown you the football? Did they ever throw you the football?
No. We did have a situation. We were playing against the Giants. I reported as eligible, but Johnny Morton's younger brother, Chip Morton, was our running back. And he was supposed to come off the edge and block Michael Strahan one-on-one.
Yeah, that's a great play design.
Not a great play design. I was alone in the end zone. I would have had a great touchdown celebration.
What would you have done?
Well, hey, I still may have that opportunity sometime in my life, at least in my dreams. I'm not going to let you know what my touchdown celebration was going to be.
Is this like your birthday wish? You can't share it with anybody or it won't come true?
It won't come true. Yeah, that's it. If I let it know that then all of a sudden, hey, it's never going to become reality, which it's probably not.
So like a flag football game, you would do it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, trust me. I have my touchdown celebration ready to go. Needless to say, Patrick Ramsey was our quarterback, and he was flat on his back. Hard to throw from there. Yes.
Tex says, crappy football is like crappy pizza and crappy sex. It's still something, signed Jeff.
Yes.
Guys, the Snow Bowl in the regular season is great. I love that. I hate that it determines who goes to the Super Bowl, signed Brian.
I don't think it determined who was going to the Super Bowl. If the weather had been pristine, what do we think was going to happen
Patriots
in the New
would
England?
win.
Patriots win. Did we get that result?
Yes, we did, John.
Yes, we did. Thank you.
Sorry for the dramatic pause. It's
a little quicker than that.
Thought it was a rhetorical question. But
did we think at some point Jarrett Stidham would have a really bad turnover?
Yeah, and he did before the fourth quarter snowstorm hit. Yes. I would have liked to see if he could have found one more 50-yard bomb, but that was taken off the table in the fourth quarter.
Okay, so in the end, without the snow, is it a game where New England wins 24-10?
Maybe.
Most likely.
248-539-9797. Look, we talked a lot about the AFC and the snow. I know the NFC is something that we're going to focus on because, hey, Lions are in the NFC. And we just watched Seattle punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. What lesson can you learn? What's the blueprint the Lions could follow? And how about Gingers? Sam Darnold, 3 touchdowns. You can go to the Super Bowl with Sam Darnold. You can go to the Super Bowl with Jared Goff. It's 97-1.